Hey, what's up, guys? I wanted to shoot a quick video while I'm thinking about this. I appreciate you showing interest in becoming a loan officer. And so there's several unspoken laws about becoming a loan officer, and I wanted to go over those with you on the requirements, what it takes, just kind of shoot straight with you from the heart as I'm driving while it's fresh on my mind. First of all, being a loan officer is all about real estate agents trusting you enough to send you their clients. So you have to develop a lot of relationships with a lot of realtors. You have to wine them and dine them. You have to take really good care of them. Let's face it, it's a sales job. That period, point blank, your job is to bring in leads, bring in people who are looking to buy houses. The best way to do that is through real estate agents, builders, financial planners, CPAs, divorce attorneys, that kind of stuff. So you're going to be hustling. You're going to be on the grind 24/7. I want to make no mistake about that. I'm going to hold you very accountable. We're going to have daily team meetings. I'm going to be looking at how many people you called. You will be expected to make a bunch of cold calls because it's the only way you're going to meet with realtors. So if you're not comfortable on the phone, or you're not going to be excited getting on the phone and making a bunch of phone calls to realtors, this is probably not going to be the job for you, because it is the only way to succeed at first is to get a whole bunch of realtors to trust you by cold calling them. So cold calling is a big thing. I want to make sure that you don't have call reluctance. You're not going to be awkward on the phone. You're going to be able to connect with people over the telephone and get them to trust you immediately enough to even set a meeting with you. And then when you're face to face, you got to nail that meeting and knock it out of the park with those realtors so they trust you enough to send you their clients. So the second thing is dress code. So I'm not a suit and tie every day. See, I got my jacket right here. I always have a suit. I usually don't wear a tie. I wear nice slacks and a button-up shirt, long sleeve. You'll never see me in polos. You'll never see me in blue jeans unless it's a laid-back, lax Friday. I do allow my support staff to wear blue jean Fridays. But as far as the salespeople, man, I expect you to be top-notch all day. Have a nice ink pen. Your cell phone is your biggest tool that you're going to have. You need to be groomed, clean-shaved, have a fresh haircut at all times. For women, you want to be made up at all times, wearing a nice dress, business appropriate at all times, because people are trusting you with the largest investment that they're ever going to make in their entire life is buying a house. So the mortgage, we're going to come across as very professional at all times. So the dress code is business professional at all times. You know, new guys, I recommend you be in a suit and tie at all times. When you get a little bit of a rock star status, you can drop the tie and start wearing just a nice shirt, and that's okay. So that's kind of a couple things that are unspoken. Cold calling, nice dress code. You want to be, let's talk about clean shaven real quick, because a lot of people want this Duck Dynasty beard. I don't think it's professional. I don't think it earns trust. If somebody's buying $1 million house and you roll up into them to sign the loan paperwork or talk to them about getting a mortgage and you got a Duck Dynasty beard, it's probably not going to go over so well, because these people are used to dealing with other people of high net worth, and those are the people that's the person that you're going to become. So you're going to become a trusted advisor. So you want to look the part. Driving a nice car. I drive a Honda Accord right now. I've been driving a Honda Accord, or an older used car, for since I got in the business in 2008. So just this year I did buy a 2014 Lexus IS 350 F Sport, and the car is bad. It's awesome, but it's not like super flashy. It's a nice car. So you don't have to have a nice car, although real estate agents all drive a nice car and they all front, and they all are paying $800 a month on a car payment, which I disagree with. I think if you're going to be trusted with people's finances, you need to be conservative yourself. And I'm going to teach you how to save money, how to keep money in the bank, how to manage your own credit, because you're going to be teaching this to literally hundreds and thousands of people over your career. So I think that's very important that you're conservative with your money, so that way you can teach other people to do so. The mortgage companies do pull a credit check, and if your credit sucks, you're probably not going to get a job as a loan officer, because once again, you've got to advise people on their credit. Now, if your credit's jacked up, like, we're going to have to talk about it, and I'm going to help you walk through it. If you don't have any money in the bank, that will dramatically change within the next 2 years. My company is very intentional, and the coaching program that you have to follow. By the way, you are coached professionally, so every 2 weeks you're going to have a coach from another state who's going to professionally coach you outside of getting coached by me. So your coach is going to be looking at your personal budget once a month. They're going to be looking at how much money you save, not only how much money you earn, because here they really don't care about how much money you make. It's all about how much money you can save. So the standard is to be able to save 20%. So you're going to have a coach up your butt, you're going to have me up your butt about saving at least minimum 20% of your income once a month. So this business, the income level is extremely high. So the more money you make, the easier it becomes to save 20, 30, 40% a month, depending on how much money you make. My best month in this business, I made almost $50,000, and I'm hoping to break that record again this year. So that's in 1 month. There are people in my company that, in fact, my business coach right now, Brian Shudo out of California, it's not